everyone. Safety Sam here. Did you know that in this nuclear age, cars are the safest place you can be? For example, kids can happily stand on the back seat, free from harm, while you travel at speeds of 120 miles an hour. And that's just today. Imagine how safe science will make cars in the future. By the 1980s, cars will be driving themselves. And by the year 2011, every automobile will fly, thus rendering traffic accidents a thing of the past. Too bad it didn't work out that way. This is Canada's worst driver.
The remaining nominees for the title Canada's Worst Driver are Happy-Go-Lucky Ben.
Oh my God, I'm horrible.
Ah! Around!
Anxiety-riddled Tab.
Okay.
Oh, I don't like.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Unbelievably selfish Afia.
When I'm texting, I slow down.
Slow to react
Oh, fuck.
Aaron.
I didn't know how to correct my mistake.
Junk food addicted Sly.
Stop the car. Oh.
Whoa, stop, stop!
And finally, small town driver Shirley.
Why am I so stupid?
Did you know that
Canadians are allowed, if they have a standard driver's license in any province, to tow a trailer that is 10 meters long? And not just on a farm, they can do that on any road in the country. So the next challenge for Canada's worst drivers is to do just that. We're going to have them pull this machine and then park it. And by the way, that does involve driving a little bit in reverse.
whether you're driving a tiny compact car or towing a super long trailer, one thing is always true.
Your rear wheels do not follow your front wheels. Most people think they do, but they do not.
The rear wheels of any vehicle will take turns tighter than the front wheels.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. I've taken the truck as wide as I possibly can, but the trailer is to the inside.
Once I'm around the barn, I'm channeled towards a short lane that I want to get lined up on perfectly straight.
Check my load in both mirrors. I got all kinds of space.
My truck lines up perfectly, but the trailer winds up angled to the left. I'm gonna take my time here because this gets confusing.
I'm going to the left to make my trailer go to the right.
To steer a trailer in reverse, you have to turn the steering wheel in the opposite direction of where you want the trailer to go.
Now the trailer's pointing where I want it to go.
With the trailer lined up,
I am finally gold.
I reverse straight into the parking bay, then stop to see how much room is left.
Good thing I did stop because I'm perfectly done. Now let's see how Canada's worst drivers do.
Asking Tab to tow a trailer may seem unfair.
Oh, crap.
But Tab should be able to drive one.
Holy how does anyone drive this thing?
Just this morning, Tab received a trailer driving lesson.
I forget what I learned today.
Canada's worst drivers are learning from our rehab center experts. Cam Woolley handles the legal information. Shamala Kiru is our relationship therapist. Philippe Letourneau is our high-performance instructor. And our learned general driving instructor, Peter Mellor, is who taught everyone how to reverse a trailer just this morning.
It seems to me that the trailer seems to be going kind of the opposite way that the car does.
Which is true.
To reverse a trailer to the left, you must steer to the right.
If I turn it this way, I'm going to take the trailer that way.
Yeah.
If the reversing trailer gets too far out of alignment, it can get hit by the vehicle.
Now that's what they call a jackknife. 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 That's a jackknife. Now that's what you want to avoid.
To avoid trouble going forward,
Make the turns as wide as possible, as wide as possible, wide as possible.
Okay.
the trailer lesson ends
Oh.
only when every driver shows Peter
Oh, look at that.
that they are comfortable towing and reversing a trailer.
Is that it?
That's it.
Done.
Back on the Firm Trailer Challenge, Tab is done.
Straight back.
Oh my God.
But Tab doesn't realize she's done.
Why don't you look?
I can't do it.
What can't you do?
I can't get it in there.
Tab thinks she has meters to go.
So, what did we learn from that experience?
I have no depth perception.
Before Aaron's run, ugly storm clouds roll in and begin to dump.
Reversing with a trailer, you know how to do it?
I do.
Driving a trailer forward, you know how to do it?
Yeah, I am confident.
Aaron's confidence lasts, about 10 seconds.
I'm freaking out.
Aaron was almost killed by a bad driver 6 years ago. That accident created injuries that Aaron is still getting over, which is why his father, Lee, brought Aaron to rehab.
Are you using this mirror to see back there?
I probably not enough.
For the rest of the forward section,
Take a wide turn.
Aaron does well. But when he starts reversing,
No, stop, stop.
Aaron stops making his own decisions.
Help me more, please, Dad.
Pull it ahead now. Aaron, take as much room as you want.
I'm trying. I don't know what I'm doing.
Aaron should be thinking for himself.
To the left, to the left. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm getting really frustrated with my dad. I need you to help me.
When I refuse to guide him, Aaron quits.
Aaron,
Nope, I'm done,
Aaron,
Dad.
come on.
No, I'm done. That's too big of a step for me.
you're pissing me off, buddy.
I'm sorry, but I...
When we come back,
Huh. Where are we going now?
the completed trailer challenge will get us one step closer to knowing the identity of Canada's worst driver. Canada's worst drivers have learned how to tow and reverse a trailer.
That's jackknifing again.
But Sly doesn't remember that when towing a trailer, he has to take wide turns. If Sly was taking a wide turn, his truck would be over here.
Okay.
I want Sly to understand that his rear wheels will turn tighter than his front wheels. So, I have him continue.
Oh, holy cow. See what I'm saying?
Holy cow.
Trailer not following your route at all.
In the reverse section, Sly remembers the lesson backwards.
So, to get the trailer to go to the right in reverse, we turn the front wheels which way?
To the right.
Let's do it.
I'm again hoping that Sly will learn if I let him see the consequences.
Okay. Obviously, it's opposites then.
1 minute later,
Stop.
it's like deja vu.
Sly.
Okay.
Sly. For the love of Pete, you want your trailer to go that wheels pointed the wrong way.
Okay.
Always.
Okay.
Sly may need different teaching methods.
Maybe even writing down the steps and looking at what needs to be done.
Shirley starts off disastrously.
Wow. Wow. That's dangerous. You need to take turns wide, right?
Yeah.
So look at how not wide you are.
Seeing the destruction that I've done already, the best thing for me to do would be to stop.
Shirley gives up.
I don't want to be a loser, but I know what I am capable of.
Afia is next, getting herself around the burn.
Okay, that's not a wide turn now. Now you're driving somewhere wacky.
Afia drives into a lot of obstacles. But she does make it to the reversing section.
Thank you, Lord.
In the reversing section,
Am I good?
Afia doesn't turn the wheel before backing up. Then she goes forward without turning the wheel.
Where are we going now?
And then she goes back without turning the wheel.
She's not actually doing anything except covering the exact same ground.
So I'll do the opposite thing.
Afia's new route isn't perfect,
Oh, Afia, you're gonna hit it now!
but she does finally stop.
The bad news is you hit about 40 things. The good news is
You made it.
Afia hoped she wouldn't hit things today.
skills will help. Hope is useless as a driver.
Daydreamer Ben is the final driver. Today, Ben is so focused. He takes the first corner perfectly.
He's doing better than I thought he would.
And he turns onto the straightaway perfectly.
That's an excellent wide turn.
When he pulls into the reverse section,
I can see the finish sign now.
Ben is so confident, he reverses
With some speed, with some authority, with about $10,000 worth of damage coming up to a burn, I fear.
shockingly, though. Ben focuses and
Make the right move, make the right move.
Ben succeeds.
Thanks so much.
Hey, man, we're here to help. You good, man?
Yeah, happy good.
Yeah. Ben is crying because he's insanely happy.
I'm happy I didn't screw up 3 times in a row doing the exact same thing, because that's a common thing.
When we come back,
Maybe if I go straight ahead.
Canada's worst drivers do a 3-point turn.
Oh, my...
Then, it's our annual water tank challenge.
Oh, I'm gonna pee.
Getting a car turned around on a narrow street often involves something called a 3-point turn.
To see if Canada's worst drivers know how to do a three-point turn, they'll be attempting one on this platform.
So, I go up, and then all the way to the left is 1 point of my three-point turn. All the way to my right is point number 2 of my three-point turn. Use your mirrors, young husband. There it is. I got all kinds of room. Yeah. And then I get off. Ooh, yeah, that's not hard at all. And that is how you do a three-point turn.
A three-point turn is something every driver should be good at. Tab knows what to do. Instead of doing a three-point turn, though, Tab doesn't use all the space available.
We're gonna fall off.
You got miles of room.
The result is a 9-point turn. Aaron is next.
Okay, so how do I execute this?
Aaron gets turned around
Now what?
by following his father's advice.
Stop, stop, stop.
As a result,
No, stay the way you were.
Aaron learns nothing.
Turn your wheels all the way.
All the way where?
Aaron needs to think for himself.
You're on the ramp. Yep, you're good.
Sly is next.
Might end up being more of a 4-point turn, but
Sly gets a little confused.
oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
And then he falls off the course.
Oh crap.
Sly can't do a three-point turn.
It looks so simple when you look on the ground. It really does.
Afia drives onto the course, and then she drives off the course. Afia's excuse is being from Montreal?
What's three-point turn in French? How do you say that? I don't think French people do that.
Shirley is next.
This looked so easy.
After a 21-point partial turn,
So back again.
Shirley is in an awkward spot.
I'm saying we're stuck.
Shirley does finish with a 31-point turn.
I'm not proud.
And
of
you
31
did it. You
attempts.
didn't give up.
Ben starts with a bad idea.
Maybe if I go straight ahead.
Going straight ahead means Ben has nowhere to turn. When he does turn,
I know immediately I did something wrong in the beginning.
Ben makes it off the platform with a 7-point turn.
At least they got around.
Ben is learning driving skills and relationship skills.
That's been the greatest part of everything, is that we've been not fighting, and she's been super supportive, and I've been listening to her, and she's been listening to me.
Driving a car is an unpredictable business. One moment you can be on the highway going 100 kilometers an hour thinking you know exactly what's going to happen next. Then, out of the blue,
It's time for our annual water tank challenge. The vehicle for this challenge is a 4x4 Jeep Grand Wagoneer. And on its roof is a container holding 200 liters of water. The drivers do not want to get slopping because,
well, the roof is a wide open hole to the slop.
the course is a wide track designed to test the driver's ability to accelerate and brake smoothly.
For me to drive this well, I don't care at all about speed.
Even going slowly gets the water sloshing.
Only nobody can rush me through this. Oh, okay, that's excellent. She's already leaking like a sieve on me.
To stay dry, I need to go even slower.
And that's basically the entire concept of this course. Can you keep your wits about you in a strange driving situation?
When the pop-out car is avoided,
get away from me.
A hallway of rims leads me to a stop sign and a wide open straightaway.
Here, I have to hit 30K an hour. I hate this challenge. 10.
Smooth acceleration keeps me dry.
20. Ah! That's 30. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slowly, slowly. Oh no, I have to make this turn.
And I stay dry thanks to smooth braking. After this turn, things will get ugly due to a gravel ramp.
Oh dear, that's too fast, that's too fast.
My boss won't be happy about that driving. Sly doesn't brake abruptly. Sly's problem is he doesn't brake at all.
Holy cow!
Instead of taking a second to calm himself down,
this is me screaming like a girl.
Sly pushes forward.
Whoa! 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 Ah! Ah! Oh, holy freak! Ah! Holy cow! Ah!
Holy destruction! Sly now has a flat tire, but he doesn't realize it.
Holy cow, okay.
Sly also doesn't realize that he's pushing a garbage can. Sly's amount of unsmoothness has reached a saturation level.
Holy freak.
Sly seems like he'll be here until the end.
Look at that title up on the building there.
Canada's worst driver.
Yeah, that's soon going to be your Facebook status.
Oh.
When we come back.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
More water tank challenge. Aaron is the next driver to go through our water tank challenge. But he doesn't seem to see our pop-out car.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Aaron.
Frustrated, Aaron takes off so fast, he loses total control. And he keeps that lack of control flowing
That's me you're getting.
all the way to the corner. And that's not the only thing that's flowing.
I just peed a little bit. Oh.
Aaron is a herky-jerky driver.
I don't feel I have fully been rehabilitated here yet.
Afia is the kind of jerky driver who will make a mistake and then repeat the same mistake.
You have to stop braking.
And then get angry about it.
Why are you braking? Why? What do you want me to do?
I want Afia to be a little more gentle. Shirley was a herky-jerky driver, but now
I'm not jerking gas on, gas off, or any of that.
at the 30K an hour section, Shirley smoothly makes it up to speed. And slowing down, she's better than most.
Oh! Not too bad.
Shirley has improved a lot.
I don't think I'm going to be Canada's worst driver.
Tab starts fast. Too fast to steer, apparently. Headed for the corner, Tab is still too fast.
Oh, really? Oh, 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 sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Tab is an extremely jerky driver.
This challenge sucks.
Ben wants to show his wife what he's learned about weight transfer.
Jerk.
On the 30 mph straightaway, Ben realizes he's going too fast.
30, I'm going 35.
Okay, wait, corner.
And he slows down smoothly.
I'm gonna go slow over the hump.
Going over the hump, Ben impresses his wife.
Good job.
Ben lost most of his water when he soaked Jan intentionally.
You know, after the water tank challenge, I think I can graduate next.
Sometimes bad drivers spin completely around, totally out of control. The next challenge for Canada's worst drivers is to spin completely around, totally in control, while driving in reverse. It's a move you've seen performed in countless movies, and it's called Totally Cool. Learning what's really called the reverse flick will happen in 2 stages.
Okay, Tab, what we're going to be doing is some reversing in a straight line.
First, Peter teaches everyone how to reverse quickly in a straight line. Next,
brace yourself.
Philippe shows how the maneuver is done.
Simple as that.
Yeah, that was simple.
The maneuver is simple. You steer a quarter turn one way, then a full turn the other way, and the shifting weight makes the car spin out. It also makes Tab freak out.
Oh, no. Oh, I can't do it.
Here we go. You okay? You okay, Tab?
When Tab calms down, she bravely takes the driver's seat.
Why are you tense?
Because it scares me.
Tab faces her fears, but...
Turn to the right. Left.
No.
She panics on her first few attempts.
Oh.
Stop.
I'm confused.
Tab sticks with it, though, and...
Turn to the right. Left.
She eventually succeeds.
Let go of the gas. A little bit to the right. Left. Drive.
Can I do it again? Can I, please?
Of course.
When Tab is totally comfortable with this maneuver...
Get away. Swing. Yes.
It's time for her to do it under the pressure of a challenge situation. And she will be doing it in the coolest car we have. First, though, I'll do it inside this corral of boxes. And as I know from past seasons, the reverse flick is done. Woohoo! Just like that. Will Canada's worst drivers do it just like that? Tab will try first. On her first attempt, Tab steers towards the entrance wall.
Wrong way.
Whoa. She couldn't even back up in a straight line, which is a bit of a setback. Let's see number 2.
For this challenge, drivers will get 5 attempts.
You're about 40 now.
Tab is emotional now. And being emotional makes Tab dangerous.
Ah! I can't do it! I give up! Oh!
You're not focusing on...
I can't do it. I can't do it. I just can't.
Tab needs help.
Where are you going?
When we come back,
Stupid brain!
the rest of Canada's worst drivers attempt the reverse flick.
I forgot.
Let go to gas.
Canada's worst drivers have struggled to learn a car handling maneuver that is very intimidating.
Whoa, holy cow.
But it's actually fairly simple.
Release. Wow, drive.
Can Aaron do the reverse flick on our challenge course?
Whoa, hey!
Aaron has been consistently relying on his father's help.
Now!
But Lee doesn't know how to do this maneuver. Aaron did learn how to do it, but now he's confusing himself.
How come you made so many moves?
I don't.
Yeah.
Practicing the steering should help.
Let's go.
But Aaron's still confused.
How come you're giving him one of these? Aaron,
Dad, just please let me...
Drivers only get 5 chances on this challenge, and I want to make sure that Aaron succeeds on his final run. So, I'll be Aaron's new coach.
Little one be gone.
That's the one. Do it again. Get ready now.
Little one be gone.
Here we go. That's 20.
Thanks to the practice, Aaron steers almost correctly.
Yo, look at us!
Off.
Cool.
Aaron hit the barrier boxes, but at least he didn't quit.
Nobody likes a quitter.
Especially your dad, right?
Ah, it's true.
Afia doesn't understand why we taught her this maneuver. It's not because we want her to do it on public roads.
That was too early.
What we want is for the bad drivers to learn grace under pressure.
C'est parce que je break.
After some self-encouragement, Afia still can't steer.
I don't know. I can't do it. What's wrong?
Afia knows this maneuver is easy.
It's very simple. You have to just go like this. That's it.
On her 5th attempt, Afia seems dejected. But she does the maneuver perfectly. Afia now has a better grip on safe driving.
By keeping your hands on the wheel, you keep control.
Shirley is up next. Shirley gets going and Shirley keeps going.
Where are you going?
Oh my God!
God!
What?
I knew you would do that.
Janice wants out. So, I get in.
I think she'll actually do better with Andrew in the car.
What Shirley does with me as a passenger is almost succeed.
Okay, I went a little bit too far to the right.
Exactly. One thing you don't see enough of in movies is little old lady stunt drivers. Yeah, baby, yeah! Hollywood's calling!
I did it, Angel.
Before rehab, Shirley couldn't reverse at all.
If you had told me this a little while ago, I would have said I'm not even doing it.
Sly told us yesterday that he has something called nonverbal learning disorder. At his request, we are now typing out instructions for Sly.
This is directly going to influence his nonverbal learning disorder, and I think we're going to see his results skyrocket.
When I get to 40, take the foot off the gas. Doom, doom, doom. Okay.
When Sly goes, he does something not written in the instructions. He hits the foot brake.
Whoa. That happened so fast. My brain is slow.
Hitting the brake is instinctual, but it makes the maneuver impossible.
Oh, crap. So that's the big thing, is that in none of this am I going to touch the brake.
And with that, Sly touches the brake.
Oh, freak.
Before Sly's next attempt...
Oh boy, we got a storm.
Rain comes pouring down.
Right? Left. Oh, freak.
Yeah.
I can't seem to... Stupid brain!
Don't hit yourself.
Oh.
I think I should better go out there and remind him that it's getting slippery out there. So, guys, I'll see you in a bit. Obviously, having a wet pavement is more slippery, right?
Yes.
So maybe you should, instead of going 40, try one run at 30.
Sly refers to his notes one more time. And when he goes, he does the maneuver perfectly.
He did it. Amazing.
Yay!
Sly did benefit from the written instructions.
Yeah, having the instructions written down was definitely helpful. I mean, sometimes I forget.
Ben is the final driver. On his first attempt, Ben over-foomps to the right.
I didn't do the gentle turn.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I gotta do the gentle turn.
On his next attempt, Ben over-foomps to the right again. This is turning out to be a right foomping problem for Ben. Before rehab, Ben would commit the same driving problem over and over again. On his final run, though, Ben learns from his mistakes, tries steering the opposite way, and almost makes it.
Almost.
Ben didn't perfect the maneuver, but
I got a happy ride with Jan.
when we come back, the experts and I choose this episode's graduate. It's time to learn which of the Canada's Worst Driver nominees wants to graduate. Starting with Tab, who would rather stay in rehab.
I feel that I could learn a lot more, and I'm slowly realizing how much my nervousness and my emotion actually affect my driving.
Aaron also wants to stay in rehab.
Honestly, at this point, I don't feel I deserve to graduate.
And even Afia now thinks that rehab is the best place for her to be.
I'm changing. I feel it. That's why.
Sly also knows that he's going through a positive change.
Yeah, I would like to learn more, come back and learn more.
And likewise, Shirley wants to stay in rehab.
Oh, I believe I need more training as much as I'd like to say that I'm done.
Will Ben make it 6 out of 6?
Do you want to graduate or do you want to stick around in rehab?
I'm ready to graduate.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Before rehab, Ben's driving problems included steering, reversing, and
just never maintaining a speed.
Do you remember learning these skills when you were going through the licensing process, or?
Gosh, no. I mean, I remember being the class clown in driver's school. So obviously I missed a lot of the theoretical stuff. I also remember that because I had to sort of pay for it out of my own pocket, that I chose to pay for the inexpensive version.
That's a great point, Ben. There was research recently about driving schools, and the people that went to the not-so-good ones actually had a higher collision rate than people that went to no driving school.
Ben says that if he graduates, he'll also start driving with 2 hands on the wheel.
I've been driving a car with a manual transmission, so the first thing I'm going to do when I get home is sell that car and buy an automatic.
5 people in our rehab center want to stick around and learn more.
But Ben wants to go home. So I guess our only talking point is, should he or should he stay in rehab?
Stay in rehab. I just don't think it's forgivable, the performance in the reverse 180 challenge.
Shamala agrees with Cam.
I think he should stay.
But Philippe has a different opinion.
I believe he's okay to go back on public roads.
If we have to graduate someone, then he should be the one.
We don't have to do anything. So, will Ben graduate? Or will we keep him in rehab?
This episode, there was only one person who even said they felt like they deserved to graduate. Ben, that was you. But just because you believe you're ready to graduate doesn't mean our experts agree. And in fact, they didn't agree.
Ultimately, it was one sentence that Ben said that did make us all agree.
And what you said was that if and when you do go home, you'll trade in your stick shift for an automatic. So, here's your license back, sir.
Wow.
I give you back your license, and I say you are now a reformed, 2-handed driver.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Before coming to rehab, Ben couldn't drive and check his speedometer.
So now I should speed up or slow down?
He couldn't reverse. And his wife was too nervous to let him drive on dates.
Oh my God, you're going through a red light?
I was halfway in the middle of the road.
Yeah, now you're getting it automatically.
Rehab changed all that for Ben.
It had a huge impact on him and on our relationship and dynamic, and it will affect so many other pieces of our relationship.
As soon as I get my new car, we're going to be going to Vancouver on a nice date.
Let the dating begin!
Join us again next week when we get one step closer to naming Canada's worst driver.
What the hell? On the next episode of Canada's Worst Driver.
It's a freaking gong show.
There's a whole lot of parking.
I only get worse.
And when we're done our annual Know Where Your Wheels Are Trough Challenge, everyone learns how to handle an icy corner.
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
Stupid brain.